Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Shattered Roots series of me, NG Paradox. Last time our character did pass away from this world, and so we've had to swap the cold harshness of the north for the lovely fields and sunshine of the south in what we'd normally call the Reachlands. But this is a new history, of course, so this is now known as the lands of Highgarden. And we're going to be playing as the Norcross family of Norcross. I was kind of surprised how much they won by, seeing as they were a vassal this early on in the series. I thought maybe you guys might want to see us build more places and lands and kingdoms before we kind of jump into as a vassal of another kingdom, but you guys decided you wanted to go straight to Highgarden and kind of maybe be mischievous, or maybe we will support the current, one of the currently few kingdoms in actually the whole of Westeros. And of course we will keep an eye on the Overton family to see if they can win that war. They're at 79%. Can Van Yonga, can he continue the glory of his father and finish off his goal and create the kingdom that he so wanted and become the first king in the north? Though technically, you know, Theon of Pike is technically the first king that is in the north, because he does have lands in the north, but he's not a northerner. But yes, let's get back though to what we're actually doing though currently in the series. We're now here in the south, in the lands of Norcross, where we are a vassal of Highgarden. Let's see what we're dealing with this time. We are Lord Alistair Norcross. Now, overall his stats are not very good, as you can see. He's 38 years old. He's kind of actually very similar to our Lord Overton when we started with him. And like the Overtons, his normal castle is not a big castle. You can see we start with 209 men currently, though that can raise to maybe 557, not including any vassals from the city of Norcross. But overall, it's not a great castle, and we're not a powerful family in these lands, so we're actually in a very similar place as we were with the Overtons. Our wife, though, is Lady Emberley Ulla, and she's actually a very good leader when it comes to leading armies and stuff, so she could be our general. When it comes to the Ullas, though, could we get an alliance? They're over here in Hellholt. They do obviously have in the east a bit of a threat here. The broken arm is growing stronger and stronger, but would they accept an alliance? They would not. Maybe if we sent them a gift and we got the opinion up, he might be willing to become our ally, but for now, we're not going to have an ally, and currently don't have many men either. They could have 2,000 men, so in the future when we have some more money, and they've got their men back, they actually might be worth investing in to bring some allies. Also, his heir would be Sir Gerald Ulla, but he has no kids. His wife is a bit old. And then next would technically be our wife, but she's been disinherited, so our wife cannot inherit those lands. But the other kids are both dead, and there is an Ormond Ulla who had kids there. But I found this in previous versions of the Game of Thrones mod, when someone was disinherited, I usually found their kids, though, could still inherit. So I think that was kind of bugged. Now, I don't know if they fixed it currently in this version of the mod. They might have fixed it, they might have not. But that could mean then, if Gerald dies, our kids could inherit. But if we could look at here, it's only him right now. So I'm not sure what would happen if he died. And I don't think we're going to have much chance of success in killing him. But that's just just the things about my wife and her family. Alistair himself, though, he is a drunkard. He's charitable. He's gluttonous, trusting, envious, wrath. So a very mixed character. He's kind of a nice guy, you know, charitable and trusting to people that he likes and knows. But maybe if you've got something that he wants, you know, because he's envious and gluttonous, and if you've got food he wants or something he wants, he's going to be kind of mean towards you. And also if you betray him, he's not going to be good towards you either. He's also a socializer. He's been excommunicated, so he's not on the good side of the faith. He's also been known as to be dishonorable. He's fat. So not the greatest of people right here. He's a poor fighter as well, so we're not really there's not much here for us to work with overall. But he does have a strong claim on Brightwater Keep, which is kind of nice. So that's something we could look to try and get. Brightwater Keep is not the greatest of castles, but it is a better castle than ours currently. And the current Lady Shara of Brightwater Keep has literally no men. So that might be something we'll want to look into. Then again, though, we would not be able to siege down Brightwater Keep until we had a few more men. So we're going to have to look into getting a few more men, and then once we can actually siege it down, maybe we'll look to take that for our own. The rest of our family, actually, we have quite a few people. My brother, we got Sir Renly Norcross. He's a bit of a lunatic. He's with me currently right now. The rest of my siblings, actually, are in Brightwater Keep because our mother was actually a Florent. And I guess when Highgarden invaded Norcross, our siblings, all crossed over the Brightwater Keep for safekeeping, and me and my brother stayed behind to bend the knee and stuff to the Tyrells and Highgarden, but they escaped just in case bad things happen, but none of them are married. So that's kind of a waste of potential, alliances that we could make. So I'm kind of sad about that. Oh no, she would come. Let's bring her in then. I want to try and get some alliances with these guys, so we'll bring them back. Okay, we can get them all back apart from my brother. Mark maybe feels it's best to have one person in Brightwater Keep, just in case something bad happens. And maybe we could get... Do we have a non-aggression pact? Do we have... No, I don't think we have a non-aggression pact, do we? Okay, that's good. We don't have a non-aggression pact or anything like that. And not only that, we also have another sibling, Prince Edric Storm. That is correct. Edric Storm is my half-brother. His mother, Delena Florent, is also my mother. That's kind of... I didn't expect that when we were going to start as them. So that's kind of nice. He's currently far off in the lands of the Roinar over here in Esso. So he's far away from us. Non-aggression pact? They wouldn't want to do that, but yeah. So you can see, so he's having a fun old time over there. We probably won't see him. We probably won't get involved at all. But that is our siblings. Now for my children, we have our heir, Hobart Norcross, who's got a bit of a stutter. We have my second son, Runsford Norcross, who's actually got quite good martial for a 4-year-old. And our last son, we have Hosman Norcross, who's ugly. And my wife is pregnant currently right now, so we're going to expect another child. So family-wise, there are quite a few Norcrosses. To the south of us, we have another vassal to Highgarden, Lord Rusty of Thornton Hall. Going to put them as an important character. Over here, then, we've also got the Florents. And then on this side, we've also got the Dunn family, who I've also put as an important character there. So those three are kind of our neighbours. And of course, then, we've got our liege lord, King Willis Tyrell of Highgarden. Look at his stats. Ridiculously good. His wife is the queen, Desmira Redwines. The Redwines are married to the Tyrells. His two brothers, Garland the Gallant, was killed in a tourney by Theodore Tyrell, so a poor thing for Garland there. He didn't even get any kids at the end of the day. That is a shame. And his other brother, Loris Tyrell, became a Septon. So we have Septon, Loris, the Knight of Flowers. The Septon of Flowers. I mean, what? Who would think this? Who would think? And actually, he's actually the Septon of Storm's End, isn't he? Are you kidding me right now? So this basically, Renly's just put him there so he can stay close by and use the faith as like, a cloak to disguise their, shall we say, adultery right now. So, okay, so some interesting things there, but Marjorie, what happened to Marjorie? She died of cancer, and her 2 kids died in the dungeons of Intsfield, so it's not been very good for his brothers and sisters, but Willis himself has done quite well, and really they don't have many threats here in the Reach. The King of Highgarden is just here to gobble up all these smaller lords. You have the Arbor to the south. We also have Sunhouse with the Q family down here. Maybe just one here, the Caswells, they've got 2 provinces there. And then really the only other threat that's close by, maybe you would say, is the Lannisters of Casterly Rock. But overall, there's not really much here to stop the Tyrells from expanding more and more. So what's going to happen? Are we going to be a loyal vassal? Are we going to betray the Tyrells and seek independence, or become king ourselves from the inside? We'll have to wait and see. But I will tell you this, if we go through what we're currently doing, we've got our council here. Fabricating a claim. You're not very good, are you? We've got a better person right here. I feel like we should change that. Let's just go through very quickly then. Castellan, 9 and 10. Though Rusty, my kinsman, wow, he's a lunatic who's got blinded and become a eunuch. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Master of Brightwater. We'll keep him. My wife currently is Master at Arms, which you normally wouldn't want to do, but I might get to train children. A 5% chance. Okay, we're not gonna get her to do that. You're the best for that. You keep doing that. Spymaster does not like me. So this seems like a silly idea to have Davos that. Kerwin might be the better choice. He's at -10. He might like me if we make him the Spymaster. Let's see. And there we go. So that's much better. You do that. We got Maester Robin. And we do have a Septon as well down there. Septon Gwaine. I think we're going to have to change you out for Davos, because he's got 19. So we could use him to obviously gain some more claims. But the question is, where do we go? 19 is a really good chance. You know, with the Overton families, we didn't have great ones. We got a few there, which was enough. But it took us quite a long time for us to get it. Do we go for the Duns lands, or do we go south? I'm thinking we go south, because if we go south, I guess there won't be a coalition. Because we'll be inside this territory, while if we attack someone outside, we might have to face a coalition. So I'm thinking we attack southwards. So I'm going to go for that. Fabricate a claim. Also, actually, let's look at the high lordships, isn't it? That should be important. There's a high lordship of Brightwater. If we get Brightwater, we can make that high lordship. So we've already got a claim on that anyway, so I don't feel it's necessary for us to have to go for a high lordship with the next one. So we'll go for that one next. I like in that. Lore-wise, everything's good. Military, we need a lot more men and stuff. Intrigue, we'd probably go for auto-stop plots. We're currently also fabricating evidence of Lord Owen's treason. Owen Inchfield. I'm not really sure why we're going after him. I feel like we shouldn't do that right now. We've got other fish to fry at this point in time. We're also in a faction to depose King Willis, so this guy's already been scheming on his own before we've even got here. He's already wanting to depose Willis Tyrell. He's not fun, you know, but we could think of this way, the southern men of Highgarden. A lot of them are not happy. They're like, hey, who is this man from Highgarden? They don't even connect to our lands. Let's get rid of him. So I think we should actually go with an independence faction rather than depose. That's what he wants. He's like, I don't like this. We're in the south. They're in the north. I don't like it. And his son currently controls Westbrook up here. But yeah. So that's how I'm going to kind of perceive this. Who are the other southern lords? We've got Hightower there. And we've got the Mullendorf family. Now, Hightower's currently have no men. So they're not going to be very useful. Actually, what item did you have? I saw you had an item. History of the Kings Beyond the Wall. Okay, not sure how much use that's going to be to you. And that's really it for now. I'm not sure if he's the sort of man to really join any of the societies. So I'm not going to have him join a society. I do it if I think the character would do it. We got the claim. We can demand independence, issue a declaration of repentance, and that's really it. Or take a loan from a vassal, which we might want to do when we have enough money. Maybe when we have almost enough money to attack Brightwater, we'll look to do that. So let time go by. And actually, I should be saying we're at war. King Willis is having a blood feud against Lady Felice of Old Wick, one of the Ironborn, the Drum family. They've obviously been raiding the lands of the Highgarden Kingdom, and Willis is not accepting this. So they're actually fighting at this current point in time. Pike is currently sieging down some of the Arbor lands, so you know that the Reaches always seem to be attacked by the Ironborn is what we're getting at right now. I can accept it, thank you very much. Welcome back, sister. We need to find an alliance. If I'm going to take the Brightwater Keep, I need an ally. Maybe someone on the inside who actually has men. Let's look for someone in Highgarden who actually has some men. It feels like no one has any men. And actually, Inchfield would be the best one. He currently has no sons apart from Edwine, who's 13 years old. Now, that's 1 year away from a marriage. He would not marry her, though, because of the difference in age. Okay, let's wait for the other sister to come back as well. She's slightly younger. He might be willing to marry that one to her. And this one. Yes. Okay, so we might be able to get alliance there with the Inchfield family. The other one, I think, was this one. The Willem family also has quite a few men. His son, though, is 13 years old as well, so he's not very old. Yeah, so marrying my other sister is going to be difficult. We might find someone outside. Yeah. Okay, let's look for someone outside. The Arbor might be a good choice with this one then, but he's got a son who's 8 years old. I'm not sure he's gonna let me marry her off to him. Okay, that's probably not gonna work out. He has a sister. That's not gonna be it either. The Q family, 11 years old. I can't see this one working out either. No as well. We're going to find someone who's gone old, you know, brother or sister. Maybe you do? Nope, he's got a son who's 2 years old. That's not going to work. I'm not just looking for anyone, really. who we could marry her to is not too far away. 11 years old. But they're not, I think they're half brothers and sisters. That's not, oh, a drink water controls, oh, this is actually, oh, drink waters have both of these. Really? Well, that's an interesting one, but the son is 0 years old, so that's not going to work out. The Ryle, his son is already married, sister's married off. Okay, we'll keep searching. I just need to find one person. Okay, he's 16. They might be willing to do this. No, still the difference in age there. No unmarried brothers and sisters. I might have to look, you know, on her thing and just see, you know, on the search what will be acceptable to anyone, because right now we're just constantly going north. Okay, let's have a quick look. If I click on her, click on this, what might we... Viserys Targaryen? I mean, he has no claim. He has no babies. I want him to get married, in a way, but we could find an ally. Look at this, you know, Pentoshis, Flints. Northman really is not going to work out, I don't think. They're a bit too far away. We need someone down here. Let's see if we can find anyone. You know, Vale, Valentine, any Reachman, you know, anyone Stormlander. You know, I guess that's not too far. Okay, a peak, and that would not actually give us any alliance or anything. I don't think there's any Reachman who'd be willing to marry her. Okay, Watford, Lady Allison. Let's have a quick look. The sister, Harpshire. All the way up here. Are you really? Really? That's the closest one we could find. Okay, let's go to the actual cultures then. Let's go down to our Reachman. We got Riverman. Okay, Reachman. There's a few people here. Let's go have a quick look, see if anyone would actually give us any alliances. That's the only one. We've got the Liber family, Caltrop, Conklin, Leafy Lake, Graves. Ooh, the Lord of... Oh, that's a Riverman. You know what? It might have to be... might have to be the first one we found. We'll check out these three, though. These three might be potentials, you know. Depends. No, that's the Master. Okay, we've got it then. It's going to be the Watford family. Fine. The bastard. Brendan of Watford. We're going to do it. I need any ally right now, to be honest. That's what I need. And then we'll marry the other one to your son. So then hopefully we have a few little good alliances there. One on the inside, one on the outside. That's kind of what we need right now, so I'm quite happy with that. And hopefully, according to my liege, I've done my best to fabricate a claim on the title of a local landed noble in Brightwater Keep. No. This better work. No. Don't you get a claim. I reject your insulting suggestion. What? Wait. What? 1 minute ago you were happy, and now you... It says yes. Marry. I accept. Okay, at least we got this one then. Form an alliance? They would say no. Her opinion of me... No one likes me because I'm excommunicated and I'm dishonorable. He now accepts it. Thank you. But he will not actually join me here. Though, again, if I gave him some money... They probably would. All of them probably would if I gave them some money. So that's still, that's an okay thing. That's an okay thing. We just get some money. There is potential. Winter is coming. We're not really in our Lord's good graces. We are Paramount Knight. And we are the Master of Laws of Highgarden. Currently. But I need to get this. I need to get that. I need to get Brightwater Keep as soon as possible. So we need to make money. We're just going to get a little time go by. Oh, dear Alistair of Norcross, I hereby invite to the wedding of Edwin Inchfield and your sister. Of course we will travel. Of course we'll travel. See, when I first came, we were actually, trying to plot against him, but now that I've taken charge, we're going to become friends of Lord Owen, the monster. Not a great name, really, but Lord Owen greeted us warmly to the wedding. Reachman Red was served, and the most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. Thank you for having us. Thank you very much. My wife asked me to buy her some new clothes because of the pregnancy. She has outgrown most of her wardrobe. Well, I am a charitable man. So, yeah, I guess I would. My dear, you do not need new clothes. You are already wonderful. Oh, that's lovely. Huh. I guess I do need the money right now. So I could just say it to her because I know what to say to her. But then again, I'm charitable. I think he'd give it to her. He's going to spend, even though he needs the money right now, he's going to give it to her because we have the money. They've gone married, and now for the feast. But this war's not really going in the Tyrell's favour. Currently, they have more men. The feast is winding down. The bedding remains. It's a fine tradition, and they're about to attack the Battle of Highgarden. Can the Tyrells finally kick out the Ironborn from our lands, or will the Ironborns win and keep pillaging these lands for history? Maester Robin has become with an request. He wishes to make a journey to the Citadel. Yeah, okay, we don't need him right now. I'm not going to get sick. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. He'll come back soon. We should go to the north. Please, please. Ooh, that's okay. That's okay. I know what that is. 90. No, he's gone down, but he's actually got more men currently. But he's starting to lose the war. I guess they've captured some stuff there. So it's not looking great, but the Tyrells look like they've won the battle. Good job. The feast is over. It's time to go home. Excellent. So they won the battle there. It's got us to 38%. We had a daughter, finally. John Quill Norcross. And actually, with my kids, I should be make quite a few alliances with all these kids. But we'll keep it simple for now. Because at the moment, no one wants to actually be my friend. See, even though I came to the wedding, I guess I could invite him to a carousing. I guess I could sway him. I might as well invite him to a carousing as well. Yeah, do it. I like to drink, don't I? So, I have learned that there are certain factions within the realm working to undermine my rule. If you're involved or planning to become so, I trust your complicity in these matters to end now, says Willis Tyrell. Currently, we're quite weak, so maybe we should listen. Yeah. Best not to risk it. We're going to leave no one else's support on the faction. There's no point us getting in trouble for this sort of thing. Right now, we're on the Council of Highgarden. Might as well stay in the good graces until we get a bit more power. Unfortunately, I cannot join you for merrymaking at this time. Okay, I lost a bit of prestige there. We don't have much prestige or piety. After a long search, you find the fabled warrior you've been looking for at the local inn. Reeking of spirits, the old man is soundly asleep under a table. His sword is of an unfamiliar make, and the man's appearance certainly betrays his eastern origins. But could this really be the legendary fighter you seek? Just another drunken fool. I will pay. I cannot afford. No, this is just a drunken fool. Duh. I mean, normally he'd be trusted, but I guess he's angry at his appearance, and because I just don't have the money anyway, we can't do it. We're poor. You know, Mr. Alistair Norcross is poor right now. He can't afford such luxuries. And now Pike is actually sieging down Old Town. Look at these Ironborn ravaging our lands. Perhaps it's time I asked Lord Owen to spend some time with me. I'll ask him. I mean, last time he said he wouldn't, but this time you never know. Owen was happy to oblige. Excellent. We can talk in private. That's good. After a week of mingling, I've managed to introduce Lord Owen to every notable person at court. Each night we feasted together in the main hall, talking about the latest news and listening to the newest songs. Please allow me to give you something before leaving, because I'm charitable. You look like a trustworthy lord. Yeah. He's known as the monster. Of course he's trustworthy, yeah. Yeah, of course he is. I think we'd say this. We'll give him something. There we go. We'll give him something before he leaves. That's the type of person we are. We're charitable. We're nice. We like to give people stuff before they leave. After spending many months at the Citadel and earning a new link, Maester Robin has finally returned. Welcome back, Maester. Shouldn't you... Yeah, you've gone back into your thing? Good, good, good. One person makes no feast. Yes. We're not going to have a feast. I just wanted to bring him, that was all. Hellhot, how are you doing? You're still old? Still nothing there? His wife is still old? No babies for them? I mean, obviously, if his wife dies, because she's old, he could just get married to a very young girl, so that would ruin that whole situation. She's still at 54 men. I'm going to need more. I need to put the siege down, because if I just defeat her army, I won't win. My lord, my scheme in Norcross has borne fruit. I discovered a plot where Lord Roger Ball seeks to kill Almeric Withers. Okay, Mr. Ball wants to kill a Withers. Knowledge is power, as they say. Issue declaration. Yep, I think that's just our plan for now. Our plan is to get that claim there. Our plan is to get enough money to take Brightwater Keep. That's just our plan for now. For now, we're still in the good graces of the Tyrells until the time comes when, you know, something happens. It becomes a bit more, shall we say, unstable. Right now, it's stable, but does not have many men. That's the thing about Highgarden. Rusty Norcross requests the right to take the Black. Rusty Norcross, my crazy blinded eunuch kinsman. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's going to cost me 10 gold, though, but I see no reason why not. Yeah, he gives me nothing. Go, my kinsman, join the Night's Watch. Help Jon Snow upon the wall. A Norcross will always be there. Well, that's not entirely true, but for now there will be. And, oh, my brother died of poor health. Just a small private funeral will suffice. Oh, my brother. He did have some kids, though. Harry's Norcross and Laurent Norcross. Yeah, and the Westbrook doesn't give us anything. New council or treasurer. I could give it to my mother, Delana Florence. She's got a bit of a cancer, but she could still, you know, do some stuff. Collect taxes for me, maybe. That would be kind of nice. And we'll leave it there. Let's go back north and check out what is going on up there. What is Midler Point doing? Lord Lark Coral. Well, that is not Littlefinger's family, but they're currently being attacked. A vassalization war. The Arryns are unstoppable right now. All the main families currently, well, not all of them, but most of them are actually doing quite well. Which is not a surprise, but when I've done this before in the past, it didn't always go like this. A lot of times with other people more. He's gone 38%. Come on, Van Younger. He's 51 already, actually. He's already 51. Okay, that's not great. John Overton is dead. Ah, died a long... I mean, that was a long time ago. Alaric Horn... What? 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 No. Why is he Hornwood? That's not fair. I've seen this before, where like a child will be born after the person dies, and they get their mother's family name, which makes no sense. And what is this? An Ironborn? An Orkwood of Stony Shore? What is... You've just left your... You haven't got any Ironborn lands. You've just come up here and taken this, haven't you? Those scheming Ironborns taking over... The whole North will just be Ironborn in the future. Unless the Overtons can make a kingdom, or the Starks actually do something. Take a lesson from all the others. You apparently are doing something right. A claim on Ironrath. There you go. Rickon's claim. Okay. They're actually doing something. Okay, they are actually doing something. I'm not... Maybe I'm being a bit harsh there, but still. My scheme has borne fruit. Okay. Not really something too concerned with us right now. 69% against the Ironborn. The pikemen have now left. My child, Rinsford, now needs a choice for his focus. He's good at martials. Let's go for a bit of struggle, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna kind of push him a lot. He's the second son. Yeah, if he can get good at fighting and stuff, you know, he can protect his brother. The Justice of Dunsbridge. Yeah. The Duns could do nothing. We have the protection of Highgarden. You know, we may be a vassal, we may have bent the knee, but for now, we get the protection of Highgarden. Peasants have attacked my mother. How dare they? They attacked her twice, apparently. Great. Harry's Norcross. My brother's son. He likes and doesn't like kind of the opposites, and he likes this. So he'd rather do that, but he can't choose that. So diplomacy or scheme is exactly the same. Let's go for diplomacy then. Lord Owen still resists my attempt to establish a solid relationship between us. It's quite infuriating. Ooh, but he would accept an... Oh, he would accept an alliance then. Okay, let's stop swaying him. I don't care anymore. I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, he's accepting the alliance. That's fine. Peace be with you. Thank you for the alliance. There we go. So with that alliance, I could take Brightwater Keep. I could destroy the men, and he could actually take them out. He could actually siege it down once he gets it. That would be the thing. Hellholt, would you join us as well? No. You guys up here, would you join us as well? No. Okay, I do have some kids. Maybe we could, you know, bring in someone down here. I mean, I would love to get Drinkwaters involved. I mean, the second daughter could be a potentially good one with one of my sons, you know, Hobart. But match, yeah, because the Dornish, obviously, she's second in line. I thought maybe second line we might be able to get away with it, but not. One of these might be useful. Still this one. He's already married off. Your sister's already married off as well. The Sloanes have quite a few kids. Anyone who's not married. There's the little girl there, 7 years old. She's a bastard. We could marry her to maybe one of my you know, 6-year-old, you know, Runsford, the second born. There we go. We could get them married. That could be good. You have someone who's outside our realm who actually is an ally, potentially. We'll see if we can get that. Noah's... Of course, of course. Well, that could be in the future, but for now, I think we can declare... Well, she's got 73 men. We've got Inchfield. She has no allies. She has no money. There could be a coalition against us. That'd be the only thing. But there may not be, so... Yep, she's just a little girl. Let's take her down. Let's bring in the allies then. Come on, Inchfield. You can do it. Let's do something now. Let's go ourselves... Ooh, I've actually got men that pop up here. Which one do I control? Okay, so actually all 3 of these are actually controlled by Highgarden. Interestingly enough. Okay. I've got 200 men. We should get the commanders to be auto-assigned. Okay, 73 men. Who would lead these? We have no... Are you kidding? We have no commander. Wife, get out. Get out here, wife. You go. You've got this. Just put all the men in the center. You know, there's no need to have it separate. Just put them on the center. Wife, you go handle the Florence few men. Deal with them. And there we go. He's going to come and join us. Perfect. So the Inchfields are going to come join us. Oh, the Ulla just died of cancer. He took her. And the heir would be my son. So I was correct. Even though she's disinherited, the sons can still inherit. So if he were to die, we could get this. So I think we should be looking to try and kill him, unless he becomes my ally. No. We should be looking to try to kill him then. Though I'm not sure. Ooh, 74%. Well, well, well. We might be able to inherit Hellholt for our family. It's very far away and I don't like that. But it's better. You gotta take what you can get these days, you know. Come down here, Inchfield. My lord, we received word from Dunbridge. They will help. Oh, so will the Fosaway family. So will the High Septon, who's a Dondarian. This was what I was worried about. Hopefully, we can just capture this. I don't have to worry about any of them. That's my thing. You just come down here and capture that. That's all I want. I'm gonna move south. I'm gonna move because yeah, we're gonna move. No, he's got 300 men. I can't really get away, can I? That's the concern. They're gonna catch us. The 11th. We're gonna go on the 12th. Can I actually escape? Okay, we're not going to be able to escape, but they can just capture my wife. We'll wait. If these guys can just get here and start sieging it down, I don't think the enemies have enough men to be able to stop us. We just need to siege it down, that's all. So I'm going to... Inchfield is now here. If I can get back in time and join them, they shouldn't have enough men to be able to stop us from just sieging it down. And that's all I want to do. 720 men there. Yeah, I think we've got enough. My mother has died. It now falls on me. Oh, my mother. My mother has passed on from this world. She was the Florent, but she never got to see her home again. She could have seen her son in her old home. And the Septon will have to be our Lord Treasurer for now. Collect taxes, please. There you go. My wife, though, will help lead the men with the Inchfield. We should be okay. I don't think they have enough men to stop us right now, so there's not really too much to be concerned here. Lady Stella of Smithyton, as you set the title Lordship of Withers. Okay. Nothing really for me to be worried about with that. Highgarden's still in their war. 69% now. They're going to attack us, though. We've only got 200 men defending. They've got 700. But they've only got they've got almost 800 attacking. So we'll see how this goes. They might be able to hold out a bit longer than we can. If they capture ours, we've lost. If we capture them, we've won. It's the Battle of the Sieges. The Battle of the Century. Look at this great tactics being involved here. Look at it. It's just, I mean, how can you not get enough of this, sort of battle tactics and, we have no actual character to be a treasure, but we'll wait for the war to be over, because if we win this, we might get some new people. My incompetent Cassandra has led a group of smugglers. Curses, that's just what I needed right now. Please, come on. We're just ahead. We're just ahead. If need be, I'll have to assault. Come on. We're almost there. It's so close. Oh my god, I don't know who's going to win. We have to. No. Did they just get me? Really? The Arbor has declared Lord Garth's claim on Old Town. Arbor has attacked the Highgarden, yeah. For the High Tower. God, there's so many high places. They got fight. I told you, Highgarden was weak, and this could cause a lot of things. It went minus 51%. Because we've now won, and look at that. Look at that. Wow, we were lucky. I should have assaulted. That was my fault, but we were so lucky they didn't capture me. I guess, yeah, because I'm the Master of Laws, so I was away at the time. They didn't get any of our family, so we just won. Enforced demands. And there we have it. Now, after seizing the lordship of Brightwater, we've also captured something from a treasury. Okay, that's good to see. And now that we have Brightwater Keep, now it's not perfect, but it will give us an extra potential, was it 900 men? And the High Lordship of Brightwater is mine. I am the first High Lord, I think. Yep, I'm the first High Lord of the whole of Highgarden. So, again, why is there so many words to do with high? We've got a new septon with 0 treasury. 0 for treasury. I mean, come on. Come on, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We're going to look to assassinating this guy, I think. That's going to be my next goal for now. We're over our domain size, which seems a bit silly for me. We do have ducal claims on this as well. So I think that's actually what we're going to look to do next, in fact, because we have Inchfield on our side. I feel pretty good about this. We're going to take that as well. The question is, do we make Brightwater Keep our new capital? It is a better castle, but Norcross is our ancestral home, and it's not that much better, I would say. I would say we'll probably keep it Norcross because it's not that much better, but you did see that they did siege us out quicker than we did them. But now that we have this, maybe we'll have, in the future, not yet, we've got to build back up, but maybe we'll have enough strength to take on the High Gardens, of the Tyrell family, especially if they get beaten down by the Arbor. We could find independence for the South. Independence for the South, that's what we want. The South of Highgarden will find independence one day. And how is this going? 45%. He's starting to win, but now we've got war against the tyranny. Bugged is fighting against the tyranny of our son. I gave you our ancestral lands, you scum. Look at only 2,000 men now. I mean, to be honest, Van Younger did always want to try and kill him. So this isn't really to do about our guy. This is more to do with the fact that my son was always trying to kill him, probably. But okay, that's upsetting. But we have a High Lordship at the moment. That's not too bad. That's a good start, I think. I didn't think we'd get that so quickly, but the alliance has really helped out there. And with the family members that we have, we could still get a few more alliances. Though Pike is I think Pike expanded a bit more over here, from what I can tell. But yeah, guys, hope to see you next time. Things in Westeros are really starting to grow, as you can see. But what will happen to the Norcross? What do you think we should do? Do you think we should be a good vassal to the Tyrells? Or do you think at this moment in time we should be looking to take the South to independence? I don't know. We'll see how obviously they treat us. Right now, they treat us not badly, but not well. I'm the Master of Laws. But, of course, the South is, we're far away from the North in a way. And there's no connection there apart from the Mander. That's what we're connected by. I don't know. And obviously with the Arbor attacking now, maybe we might see the Tyrells as weak. I don't know. But also, we also the Ironborn was still fighting as well. There's quite a few things we've got to juggle right now. So I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think of the Norcrosses, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.